Hello guys, welcome in Unified IT Solution. Today we are going to discuss how to download the VMware Workstation and create the virtual machine. Maybe some of you don't know how to use your laptop as a virtual machine, and you can do all your testing in your laptop instead of you need a server to install the Splunk. So virtual machine is nothing, it's a virtual server where you can install any kind of operating system, either it's Windows, Linux. Okay, so basically it support to Linux and Windows. So other platform might be does not support like AX and other operating system, but Solaris also it supports. So today I'll show you how to you can download the VMware Workstation, and then I will show you how you can create and customize your virtual machine. If you have a good configuration in your laptop, you can create multiple machines for your practice purpose. You can install any app on it, any work, any operating system, and on that any apps. And but this is basically for Splunk purpose, so you can use your own purpose as well. So to download the VMware Workstation, you go to the Google and just type download VMware Workstation, and I would recommend you will find the many links, but I would recommend download it from the VMware official site. So if you see here desktop hyper solution, you click on it on the second link, and you can see download Fusion or workstation. So when you click on it, so it will ask you to create the account. So you can go and create your account, and then it will give you the download option and many other link also you can find out for direct downloading, but I would recommend it you download from here itself. Okay, so since I have already downloaded, so once that software is downloaded, so you can install. It's easy like how we install the other software into Splunk. Just double click on it and you can download. So I'll show you how it would look like after install in your laptop. So this is the icon that you could see that here this VMware workstation is installed in my laptop, and I just open it and I will show you what is the version. So the version of my software is going to help, and the current version is 17.5. I'm not sure if it is this the latest one, but yeah, I have installed this 17.5 bit later, so I'm using this. Now I'll show you. So once you have installed and you are opened the VMware workstation, so how would you create the virtual machine? So you can see under my computer you can see four machines. So my laptop have good configuration, so I have created four machines, but I don't want to run all of them in a one time. So I can run one, two, either one or either two. So I won't run three because sometimes laptop performance will be degraded. I face the issue, so I'll just run one or two, but according to your configuration you can run multiple together. So it depend upon all your laptop configuration. So now you click how you create that. So I have installed CentOS. So how would you create? Click on the file, virtual machine. So in starting initially you will get the two options, typical and recommended. In typical, it won't ask for you the RAM and some minimum configure. With the minimum configuration it will create a virtual machine. But custom, you can do more customization like such as a SCSI controller, which is called SCSI controller, virtual disk type, compatibility with older VMware products. So all these options you can see. So I will going to show you both. So I'll just choose by default it will typical. I just click on the typical, and now it will ask if you have the ISO. Since I have the ISO, because to install the any operating system into the VMware you will have to either ISO. If you don't have ISO you have to CD, but mostly in cases nowadays we have the ISO. ISO is nothing as image of your operating system. So you can browse, but I will choose, I don't want to install right now, so I will just choose I will install it later, and then I will click on next. Now you can choose which operating system you wanted to create. this machine, which for which operating system you want to create for this machine. If I'll choose Microsoft, you can click on Microsoft. I'll choose Linux. You have the other option, and other option there are certain other operating system you can choose, but we'll go with the Linux. Linux also you can choose which version, Ubuntu, CentOS. Okay, so if I'll choose CentOS 8 64-bit and then next. Now you can give the name of left side, you can see you can define the name of your machine. So I will just give test machine, and main thing is location where you wanted to create all the configuration of your machine. So I would recommend you create where the space is available. It is not mandatory that you would use the same path as showing, because maybe in C drive you don't have much space, so you would use only the the space where you wanted to install it. So you can browse and you can choose the location. Now click on the next. It will ask minimum is required 20 GB for installed any operating system, which is recommended, and you can increase the space by clicking up and down arrow, and split virtual disk in multiple files. So this is optional. If you don't do that, I always use one file. So if I have to move from one place to other, it's easy to manage. Don't move it because sometimes it create problem, but in case you have moved it, it's easy to manage. Now you see, you can see it hold done, and it's automatically, it didn't ask for the memory, how much memory you wanted to assign, because at last it will take it from your physical memory and it will take 1 GB and assign it to this. So when this uh, virtual machine will run, so it will take approximately 1 GB space from 1 GB memory from your laptop memory. You can do the customize hardware. You can click on it. Let's suppose you want to increase the RAM, you wanted to increase the processor, you wanted, you don't need this DVD at all because you are not using it for installation, and you want to add multiple interface. You can do USB controller, sound card. So all this is not required, so I don't change it, but you can do as per your requirement. And all these option you will get once you will choose the customization. So I'll just click on the cancel because I don't want to create it right now. You guys can click on finish when you are ready to create it. Cancel it. Now I'll show you how it would look like the next the customize option. So if I'll click on the customize, so you can see you can choose which version of VMware you wanted to use for your operating system, and then click on next, and then same it I will just choose I will install the operating system later. Then type of the operating system, the name of the machine I will give you again test. Choose the browse where you want to store all your configuration. You can store in anywhere in your laptop. Now number of processor we see in the last, in the typical option also we see customize option. So in customize option you can, here you can add it, and you can increase number of process, number of core, so it will consume that processor and that core from your laptop. Click on next. You can increase the memory, so let's suppose I increase this, and click on the next. Now you can choose you want to breeze network and NAT, you use host networking, you do not use connection. So if you need more information you can Google it, and you can get the information about what is NAT, what is breeze, but by default I always choose NAT itself. Okay, so then the type of the SCSI driver, so it is recommended by the VMware Workstation itself. So we'll choose LSI only, and you can Google it what is suitable for your operating system and you want to use, what the purpose of the machine. Now you can choose the type of the disk. So mainly this is NVMe, so NVM, so recommended Splunk. You can use SCSI ID or SATA according to your requirement. Now create a new disk. So if you have the existing disk which is you have created but you have not used, so you can click on use existing, or you can use a physical advance for user physical disk you have attached, or but I would always to create a new one. Then again the disk size you want to create, allocate the space. Now means once you click on this option, the whole space will be dedicated to this disk in your drive. If but I don't use it because even though we don't use that disk, like we not install operating system, so even though that all time also it will consume that space, so it will so if you uncheck this, so it will only be allocated to that whenever it's actually usable, this space. So then same stored into the single file. Click on next. You can define the disk name. You can give this path where you want to store, like disk 1 linux server 1. So I can store it here, but okay, and you can give the disk name, like this is for CentOS 1. You can give the name of the disk, but pmdk is mandatory extension. Now you can again customize it. Clearly of the customize option here. I'll just give the cancel. I'll show you after creation of that. If you click on that, that machine would be visible here. You can edit it, and you can add it from here, and you can choose CD and DVD ports, and hardware and network adapter, USB. So all these options will be visible to you after the creation of the machine as well. And you can see you can also choose the use ISO image to install, so it will boot from the ISO image. If you choose I will install later, I'll just, so this is how you can create multiple operating system, multiple machine into VMware, and you can do all of your testing. If you are not aware of the cloud services, but sometime it may be cost to you, so I don't recommend it to go there. So you can use this for your testing purpose, and you, it's all in your control how much you want to increase. And it's a good practice because in Linux you can do a lot of things, a lot of customization on backend. So I would recommend it. You can at least one or two machine your own laptop, and it would be good for your practice. Guys, let me know how this how was this video and how it will be help to you guys, and share, subscribe our channel, and thank you so much.